Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our weekly investor forum. I'm your host, Rachel Curlew, AVP of Investment Banking. We're happy to be back to bring you another episode of our Investor Update series. Joining me today is none other than investment advisor Junior Roberts. Welcome back to the program, Junior.
Happy to be here, Rachel.
Today we're discussing Wigton Wind Farm Limited and Main Event Entertainment Group Limited, and we're excited to share these insights with you today. If you like the content, don't forget to hit like and share this video. If this isn't your first time here, then be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to receive all notifications. We upload content like this once per week. Also, if you're looking to embark on your first investment journey, you should take that first step with Mayberry. Follow us on social media to learn more about how you can get started today. So let's get into it. I'll kick things off with Wigton and then I'll hand over to Juno to discuss main events. So here's our brief summary before we get started. Wigton still remains Jamaica's largest renewable energy company with a market cap of $10.7 billion. It was listed by Mayberry 5 years ago at an IPO price of 50 cents per share, and currently the stock is trading at 98 cents per share, representing almost a 100% increase from its initial price. At the current price of 98 cents, the stock has a PE ratio of 11 times relative to the main market PE range of 9 to 10 times, indicating that the company is more or less trading at a fair value, suggesting that Wigton's valuation is in line with market expectations. Before we dive into the numbers to analyze what's driving this performance, just a quick reminder that Mayberry is the single largest shareholder, owning just under 9% of the ordinary shares of Wigton. So let's get into it. For the first quarter of this year, Wigton is already up 27% in revenues, reaching $622 million. This resulted from a 24% improvement in production. Additionally, cost of sales has decreased by 16%, leading to a significant rise in gross profits, which now totals $422 million, representing a 67% increase. Expenses, however, rose by 26% to $156 million, while other income fell by 30% to $90 million. Nonetheless, operating profit for the quarter climbed to $316 million, reflecting a 40% rise from the $225 million recorded in 2023. After accounting for taxes, the company's net profit for the quarter was $165 million, up 143% from $68 million back in 2023. And, this resulted in an EPS improving from 1 cent to 2 cents, with the trailing EPS now at 9 cents. Reviewing the balance sheet, the company reported a 3% decline in assets to $10.3 billion, mainly due to the full depreciation of Phase 1 assets. So just a reminder that the Phase 1 operations have ended, so this decline reflects a natural cycle of Phase 1 fixed assets. However, Wigton has secured a new 20-year license for Phase 1 and is negotiating with the OUR, JPS, and other stakeholders to replace the old equipment with new equipment. This update is expected to enhance efficiency, particularly since Phase 1 accounts for a third of the company's revenues. Turning to shareholders' equity, there has been a 17% increase, bringing that to $5.2 billion, and additionally, liabilities have improved significantly. We're noting a 17% or $1 billion reduction in liabilities, primarily due to the repayment of bond principal installments. So this reduction signifies improved debt management and financial stability. On the next slide, we are, however, observing some fluctuations in Wigton's quarterly profits, which for the most part is as a result of the unpredictable nature of weather patterns. However, there is a positive trend in the company's performance, supported by ongoing investments. And, as Jamaica targets 50% renewable energy by 2030, Wigton is strategically positioned to secure new contracts. Actually, recently, The company was pre-awarded 49.83 megawatts out of 100 megawatt RFP, with Wigton's capacity at 63 megawatts. This new project will increase capacity by over 50%. So, we can simply do the math here. Additionally, with Jamaica's energy mix currently at about 12% and aiming to get to 50%, Wigton has the potential to significantly expand its capacity, revenue, and profitability over the next 5 to 6 years. The company operates with minimal leverage, maintains strong cash flows, and is one of 2 publicly listed firms active in the renewable energy sector. And, given these factors, we believe the medium to long-term growth prospects are promising. So at a price of 98 cents and a PE of 11 times, Wigton appears to be fairly valued. What are your thoughts, Junior?
Yeah, absolutely, Rachel. I agree with everything shared. Wigton will definitely be one of the great stocks to have in your portfolio for years to come. As Rachel mentioned, that it's a dominant player in the energy space, and with the rebranding to Wigton Energies, you can just see huge growth potentials because it allows for them to pivot in any direction. They also have about $4 billion in cash to take on opportunities. So just so much great potential coming from them.
Great, thanks for that.
Awesome.
So I'll hand over to you to discuss main events.
We'll now jump into Main Event Entertainment Group Limited financial highlights for 6 months ended April 30th, 2024. For those who are new, Main Events is one of the major players in the entertainment space, and they're known for putting on world-class events in Jamaica. Their expertise is in audio, visual, and lighting. So since launching in 2004 and listed in 2017, Main Events has over 18 locations or countries regionally that they have about 180 locations operating, and they have about 140 locations in Jamaica. So let's jump into the financials. Revenues had a 15% decline from 1.1 billion to 986 million. They also had a decline in cost of sales from 543 million to 473 million. Gross profits were down by 16% from 615 million to 513 million. We also see where there was an increase in financial cost from 4.4 million to 5.9 million. Earnings per share were 40 cents, and the net profits were decreased by 37% from 192 million to 120 million. We could look at the trading over the last year. We had a 52-week high of $17.18 and a 52-week low of $9.22. The PE ratio currently sits at about 26.19, and the current price is trading at $11.81. On screen, you'll see the profit movements over the last couple of quarters. So we see where they had a very good Q1, and where we are now in Q2, the outlook for the rest of the year seems a lot more attractive because of the pending events that may happen between now and December, with the Boys to Men concert, that Freedom Street event that will be in December, and other projects that they do have in the pipeline. So with a more vibrant September to December, we do expect to see more increases in their profit movement. And as discussed, here is the stock price history over the last year. You can see, as mentioned before, the current price sitting at $11.81, and the all-time high over the last year of $17.18 and the low of $9.22. The management team of Main Events stated that the decline is a result of lower performance in traditional revenue sources caused by changing in the landscape within the entertainment sector, a decline in marketing spend by some of their major clients, and lower than normal returns from Carnival in Jamaica 2024. The company's revenue was also impacted by benign events. What's your take or outlook on main events, Rachel?
Thanks for that, Junior. Main Events has established itself as a significant player in the entertainment industry with a strong market presence and reputable brand. They are facing challenges relating to traditional revenue streams, reduced marketing spends, and diminished returns from key events. So, it's prudent for them to explore diversifying their offerings beyond traditional biennial events. This could include assessing new types of entertainment experiences, consider expanding into emerging markets or high demand segments, or seek opportunities in regions with developing entertainment industry. That's also an option. So, they need to start assessing that. And, it's important to note that they do have the financial capacity to support whatever upfront investment, these initiatives may require. So let's observe their strategic moves in the upcoming months and see, where this takes us.
Right. And the vitals of the company, it's still strong, right? And the leadership, Solomon and the team, they're doing a phenomenal job over the years. So definitely agree with you, Rachel.
Thanks for that. And that's it for today's discussion. I'd like to thank our viewers for tuning in today. Your support is always appreciated. I would also like to thank my co-host Junior for contributing to today's discussions. If you're curious about updates on our virtual investor forum and updates, then follow us on social media. We share our live stream dates and upcoming guests on our official social media pages. Give us a follow and stay on top of all things forum related. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe to our YouTube channel, Mayberry Investments Limited, and click the bell to receive all notifications. Keep safe, and remember, wise investors, slow and steady wins the race. Thank you.